We got home values still declining, the economy's still not out of the tank. Now couldn't possibly be the time to upgrade to a bigger home. Or could it? Today is Wednesday, February 16th, 2011. It's Ryan Charles with the Lone Giants Daily coming at you with part 2. I left you yesterday open-ended with a thought about why I personally moved to a nicer, larger house in September 2010. And I want to continue that thought today. A brief recap: FHA in the Richmond area allows you to go up to $535,900 and put down as little as 3.5%. I'd like to start by talking about a common reason that I get from many people right now where they think it's not the right market to buy quite yet. Some of these folks follow financial markets very closely, and the reason is because home values have not bottomed. And I'm not arguing with that fact. We are going to lose a little bit more value in our homes. Even in the Richmond area, I estimate about 5% in 2011. Is that a reason not to buy right now? And the answer is no. And the reason is because interest rates are going up. The rates are going up faster than the values are going down. You know, there's a saying out there that it's hard to catch a falling knife. And I think by sitting on the sidelines right now in this market, that's what someone is trying to do. With the interest rates going up faster than the values are going down, you know, there's no perfect balance. The values are not going to completely bottom, and the interest rates aren't going to wait on that time period, that dynamic. Rates are going up. Here's a real-time example with numbers showing you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so let's look at the real-time example. Mortgage interest rates are in increments of eighths, so there's 8 parts to make 1 percentage point. In a $300,000 purchase, let's use that number for instance, each eighth is going to be approximately $25, and that's a fact. So, at the third quarter of 2010, you buy this $300,000 house at 4.5% interest rate. It's going to be $100 cheaper than if you were to buy that house today at a 5% interest rate. And by the way, rates are still just south of 5%. That's for today. They are going to go up. Most prognosticators are saying that the rates are going to be in the mid-5s for the most part of 2011. So we're still sitting at 5%. Using that same example, by the time rates get to 5.5%, they're going to be another $100 more expensive. So 4.5 versus 5.5 is $200 in the mortgage world on the $300,000 purchase. Now we're talking a $200 payment. That's monthly, by the way. $200 payment in a matter of a year. Now, think about if those interest rates keep going up to 6%, which they probably will. It's another $100. So you're $300 more expensive per month in about a year and a half's time. Values are dropping, but they're not dropping that much. So now is a great time to buy. Don't feel like you've missed the boat. You know, the 4.5% interest rate were great, but if you can still get a rate in the 4s, it's a great time to do it. If you don't know a realtor, let me know. I'll make an introduction for you. I advise working with somebody who you know and trust. So if you already know a realtor and you like them, call them up. Now might be the time to move up. Consider it. Remember, I wasn't in the market at all. I found this great priced home. We paid a great price. It was a foreclosure. It doesn't have to be a foreclosure though. There's some short sales out there, and even normal transactions. You got motivated sellers. You can spend literally 60-70% versus what you would have paid just a year or two ago. Think about it. Check it out. If you've got questions, call me. Here's my number, and let's talk about it. So is it the right time to move up? I don't know. It was for me. If you can afford to do it, now's the time. It's going to be the best balance of low interest rates versus low values. So consider that before rates go up, and the values are going to go up too. Then you got a double whammy. Both of them are going up in the right direction. Now might be the right time to consider moving up. And I'll leave you with this thought. And I touched on this in the daily a week or two ago. You're buying one home. You're not buying the national numbers. The national numbers are still going to go down. Real estate is very localized. Look for a deal out there. Work with a realtor, find a great deal, and that's the one house you're buying. I know this is kind of dry stuff if you're not in the real estate market. I have a daily coming to you tomorrow with a link that someone sent to me in my email that's going to blow your mind. Stay tuned.